Today I fucked up by walking a 7 kilometers nature trail while being very overweight. During the quarantine I got very overweight, so this morning I decided to take a walk in a very scenic nature trail. 1. The trail was 7 kilometers long. I overestimated my capabilities and thought that it wouldn't be so bad. Before heading to the start of the trail, I packed myself a sandwich, a banana and a bottle of water. 2. I only took one 0.75 liter bottle of water. Then I put on my clothes, leather sneakers, trousers, a t-shirt, a thin sweater and my jacket. 3. I put on too many clothes, even though it was 15 degrees Celsius. I arrived at the nature trail and started walking when I slipped and almost fell down. 4. The track was partly in a hilly forest, which had a thin layer of mud, which was very slippery. Thankfully, I didn't fall into the mud. My leather sneakers got very muddy though. Thankfully they had quite a thick sole, so my feet didn't get muddy or wet. Then, the trail left the forest, where at about a day I fucked up a view opened up. But then, I looked at the path ahead and realized it is getting very hilly, and I will need to climb up a lot. 5. I continued following the trail, instead of walking back. That's where my fatness became a problem. While climbing, I started to sweat a lot. My 3 layers of clothes were getting wet, and I was getting really tired. And my water had run out, since I didn't take enough of it. Finished going around the trail, and then I went home. When I arrived, I took off my muddy sneakers, and my 3 layers of clothes, which were wet on the front and on the back. I was very exhausted, and dehydrated. Well, at least the scenery was great. Too long didn't read. I, being very overweight, went on a hilly 7 kilometers scenic nature trail, and went back home exhausted, with muddy shoes and clothes soaked with sweat. Doesn't sound like a FU to me. You powered through that shit and finished your hike. Correction, today I didn't fuck up because I did a 7 kilometers hike which was difficult and uncomfortable, but I didn't give up. I completed the whole trail. You did good, op, and now you know that you didn't overestimate your capabilities at all. Smile. The only fuck up was not taking enough water. But you did it and that is awesome and all that really counts. Thumbs up. You did it though. It's a start and you can learn from it and prepare properly for your next one. Don't be too hard on yourself. Try to do some stretches and a short walk at your own pace before bed. Otherwise your muscles will be very stiff and sore in the morning. Short walk is the best way to loosen up if you get sore today or tomorrow. Usually overextended means being sore 2 days later. If it hurts/is sore 1 day later, that usually means to me that I was a little too ambitious. Today I fucked up by putting a bandaid on my bits, maybe NSFW. So, long story, separated from my wife right before COVID hit, neither of us have been able to find a suitable house to be able to share custody with the kids, so we're still cohabitating with schedules that keep us mostly out of each other's way. I have a girlfriend, she has her partners, they live elsewhere, my GF is a town over. You wouldn't know her. Anyways, we have a 5-bedroom 2-bathroom house, and 5 daughters. The ex has the old bedroom, I took the office, we share a bathroom, the kids share the other. It's awkward and tense sometimes, but it works for now. I was taking a shower, yeah no, as you do, and giving the boys a scrub down, also as you do, when I felt a scratch on the tip of Odin's spear. I was using a cheap shower scrubby thing from Amazon, so didn't think much of it. Might have been there from something else, maybe when I'd been particularly energetic when, wrestling with my GF the night before. Finished washing up, dried off, whatever. Got ready for work and headed out. By 2 hours in, it was uncomfortable. I go commando, and the end of the Cape of Good Hope was rubbing against the denim, and it was incredibly sensitive. I ended up having to take a break and put a band-aid over the peak of Everest to eliminate any friction. This, of course, made using the bathroom an adventure. Did you know that the adhesive of a Dollar General band-aid is, like, really strong? Especially when adhered to the muzzle of the bedroom rifle. It hurt to peel it off, but I just figured it was because the octagon was just that sensitive. I got home and put some tribactine on it to speed healing whatever was wrong. When I woke up the next morning, I gave the private a soldier's inspection, and the scratch looked worrisome. Like, did Special Agent Dickman pick up a bug somewhere? Did I somehow have an STD? In peck-affection? I've never had to deal with anything like that before, so I freaked out, bandaged up, and added more tribactine for a speedier recovery. It got worse the next day. Even with the combat shielding, Jack Johnson was on the ropes. It was looking worse and worse, and the sore patch was spreading more and more. The skin around the drainage port was getting sorta tough/rough/leathery, when it finally dawned on me I might be mildly allergic to the Band-Aid adhesive. I discontinued usage, and things immediately improved. It was shortly thereafter that the ex's schedule and mine overlapped, and she mentioned that she had dropped a glass soap dish in the shower, and had thought she had gotten all the pieces, but I should be careful nonetheless. It dawned on me then what most likely happened. 1. Glass dish shatters in shower. 2. I dropped my shower scrubber on the floor to let the soap rinse out while I finish my shower. 3. Shower poof picks up a shard of glass. 4. That shard of glass tries to change my religion. 5. Constant removal and reapplication of Band-Aid irritates skin already sensitive to adhesive. 6. My resourceful cavern explorer creates his own leathery shield to combat my abuse. I stopped using the Band-Aids and tribactine, the rough skin healed pretty much overnight, and all is well in Peckerville. Support your troops, guys, but do so warily. Too long didn't read, panicked and thought I'd maybe gotten an STD, was just stupid and scratched my ding-dong with broken glass. Band-Aids stick very well. I only want to say, as someone who venerates the Norse pantheon, Thor's hammer would be more correct. But Odin's spear is still fantastic, so I'm fine with it. And I venerated gods. Odin was my patron. I still wear Mjolnir, but it's been a minute since I last worked with the Aesir or Vanir. What can I say? Time changes us all. Fun fact, you can develop an allergy at any point in your life. Learned this after thinking I was having an allergic reaction to the COVID vaccine. Turns out I'm just allergic to Band-Aid adhesive now. Keep it off of your wedding tackle, my friend. I speak from experience. This is the only today I fucked up I've read all the way through just because I wanted to see the next synonym for whiner. This is such a wild ride up. The various names you used to describe your genital is so funny. Have you considered being a comedian? Smiley face. I did stand up right after my separation. It was received pretty well, all things considered. Couple thousand YouTube views, the audience laughed. That's all you can ask for, isn't it? Ouch. Today I fucked up by accidentally telling my mom I'd be having sex down the hall. So today I went out to dinner with my F19 family and my BF20. I'm living in my parents' house right now and we decided my BF was gonna stay the night, and of course, we're gonna fuck tonight. The problem was, I didn't have any condoms or lube as I just moved back in for the summer, so we had to go get some after dinner. We took separate cars. My BF and I stopped at Walgreens on the way home and bought condoms, lube, and Nerf guns, mostly to be funny and confuse the cashier. BC we are children. I asked the cashier if I could put in a rewards phone number so that I would hopefully have some extra rewards I could apply to it. It was my mom's old phone number, so I didn't think there would be any problem. I didn't have any rewards credit. BTW frown. Flash forward to a couple hours later and my BF, my mom, my sister and her GF, and I are sitting in the living room. My mom all of a sudden says that she got an email receipt from Walgreens and was wondering what it was. She didn't know we went to Walgreens. That's when I realized, I fucked you up. We explained to her why we bought Nerf guns, but there was no mention of the condoms or lube since my sister was in the room. But there was a look. She looked at me with that look. My BF whispered she knows and proceeded to die of embarrassment. She gave me that look like 6 more times tonight and is going to bed knowing her daughter is about to fuck down the hall. I really should not have put in that rewards number and I didn't even get any stupid rewards. Too long didn't read. I bought condoms and lube using my mom's old phone number to get rewards. She got an email receipt and knows my BF and I are fucking in her house tonight. Edit, to all of you saying she already knew. Duh. I know that doesn't make it any less embarrassing. Just trying to share a story that had us laughing for a minute. Ah yes, the 3 things everyone needs for a fun night with their partner. Condoms, lube, and a Nerf pistol. Posted 2 hours ago. Shit might have hit the fan by now. 4 hours ago. We need updates. Sounds as if everyone got rewarded that evening. Feel like her sister got skimped on. Unless she got the Nerf guns, which is the biggest win. Dude, relax. She was letting him sleep over, letting you two sleep in the same room. You think she didn't know already? She was 19 once. Bet she's just happy you're safe. Also possibly trolling you a bit. Yeah, but also who wants visible evidence of their child's sexual activity? You know your parents had sex, or used to, even while you were alive. It's not a big deal but a little gross to think of. Now imagine seeing dad walk in from the store with a box of condoms. Same thing here. You missed the opportunity of a lifetime. You should have given her the look right back. Assert your dominance.